Hi, Betsy Kehoe from the Kehoe team at Keller Williams Realty. I'm here with Katie and Luke from Blackbird Cafe and Acton. Welcome.
Thank you.
Or should I say Acton, Groton, and Burlington, but back to that in a few minutes. So tell me a little bit about how you guys got started in this business. Okay, we got to speak loud.
It was 2010 in Groton. We brought the first espresso machine to the town of Groton. We were traveling, 15 miles for our cup of coffee at that time. And so we just wanted to kind of create an experience around high quality coffee, nice sandwiches, and breakfast all day. And so we opened up at 491 Main Street in Groton, December 23rd, 2010.
That long ago. Wow, I remember when you guys just opened. That's great. So you were traveling 15 miles
well,
to
like
get...
you have to go to Westford to Acton to hit a Starbucks, and that was it. None of the local roasters were open at the time. There was really Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, and that was kind of it.
So that was pretty innovative, and that's only 10 years ago.
Yeah. For our area, for sure.
Certainly. Yeah. So you started with coffee there. So what else do you serve there?
We do breakfast all day. We started off with, bringing in fresh baked pastries in the morning with our muffins and scones and croissants, and really just built around a small breakfast menu. We did, traditional American breakfast, egg sandwiches. We did a few paninis for lunches and salads.
Nice.
But then it seemed like everything we were putting out was turning into like a hit. So our menu with 12 items grew to 24 in the first year, and so we've been building on it since. We've gone through a couple menu changes, and we're excited. We're going through one right now, which will probably be out this spring in April.
That's so exciting. So tell me, you say that you had some pastries and such brought in, and thank you. This is my assistant. Thank you very much. Can we bring it to all our interviews? This is great. Oh, now we have to, okay. So where are they locally sourced with the pastries that you brought in?
We bake them in the morning.
You bake them in the morning.
Yeah.
So typically, what would a day be for you? What time would you start?
Our cooks usually come in by 5 o'clock, yeah, and then just
get
to get
everything out by 7 a.m.
We open it by 6:30, so everything pretty much needs to be out by opening.
6:30. Is that at all your locations?
Burlington right now is opening at 7. It's kind of a different. It's in the middle of
the
half-hour
difference.
Yes.
Wow. So 6:30. What are your hours at both locations?
We're open until 4 p.m. So 6:30 to 4 p.m. Essentially 6 days a week. Sunday 7 to 3.
So tell us a little bit about your menu. I know you do breakfast and do amazing breakfast sandwiches. Tell us a little bit about the lunch. I know you have a pretty good lunch crowd as well.
Yeah, we're actually updating our menu right now. So when we opened Burlington last year, we decided to go with bringing quinoa bowls into our menu, both for breakfast and lunch. No gluten in the bowls. For a lot of people, that was a big thing. And so right now, we're actually bringing in vegan section to our menu as well, because that plant-based food is a big thing right now.
Yeah, I think our diets have really changed since we opened the business.
Yes,
10 years ago.
10 years,
and
that's huge. Just when gluten first almost came on. I mean, it's always been latent, but until you started hearing about gluten-free menus.
Right.
Yeah, and for our menu in Burlington, what we rolled out, it was in Burlington first, and then we brought it to the other stores, was essentially you can take something like our chicken bacon ranch, which is offered as a wrap traditionally, in a whole wheat wrap. And we wanted to offer more versatility for our customers, so they can get that product as a wrap, they can get it as a quinoa bowl, or they can get it as a traditional salad. So basically all the ingredients we kind of fix into either a wrap or a sandwich, a quinoa bowl, or just a traditional salad. And so it gives the consumer much more customization to our menu while achieving kind of their own dietary restrictions.
I love that. And you guys do it with a smile. I mean, I frequent both Groton and Acton, and I'm trying to be healthier in my older age, and I love the opportunity. It's almost like a scratch kitchen. I love the quinoa possibility, and just the things, I'm a little picky, and they're always service with a smile. Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
And I want to point out, this is hibiscus iced tea. For me, I need decaf. So they have just about everything. So tell us, if somebody wanted to reach out to you guys, how would they reach you on social media? If you can tell us about Facebook and where you're located. Yeah, sure.
Our Facebook and our Instagram are My Blackbird Cafe, so at My Blackbird Cafe. Basically our website is myblackbirdcafe.com, which will link you up to our social media. It will also link you up to our catering menu, which is a whole different kind of experience. Being open, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Those are our catering hours. We offer delivery in all of kind of Middlesex County, surrounding areas, as far as like Nashua and Boston. So we're seeing a lot of growth in that part of the business right now. So the website, My Blackbird Cafe, will link you to our in-house menu, our catering menu. And we also do we've started roasting our own coffee. So whether or not you want to buy it in the store or mail it to a friend as a gift, we do kind of gift packages, cookies and coffee available on the website as well.
So you do gift packages. Ooh, that comes in handy. Well, while you're talking about coffee, and then I'll come back to your physical address. Tell us about the new roaster that
So we've just invested and partnered with Bellwether Roasters out of Berkeley, California. It's new to the market. It's a commercial roaster, zero emission roasting piece of equipment, and it does about 7 pounds of coffee at a time. A roast cycle takes about 12 minutes, so we can do quite a bit of roasting in a day, and we've kind of added it to our side work. So we're just starting to roll out our espresso, our dark roast, medium, light, decaf. We're starting to all do in-house and distribute to our stores, available for retail sales. And it's a unique story. They're heavily involved in women-owned businesses and franchises. They're partnering with farmers throughout the world, with the heavy influence on empowerment to women and women farmers, allowing kind of direct trade and buy from the consumer, general marketplace. And so when we're buying pounds and pounds of coffee at a time, it actually is going kind of directly to these farmers. And so it's a great cause. It's a great program. It's good for the environment. So it really made sense for us and what we're doing to kind of try to have it fit within our envelope of what we're trying to create here at the Blackbird.
That's a triple whammy for sure. Yeah. Good for you guys. So tell us what your physical addresses are for each of your locations. So for Groton, what is the actual address?
Groton's 491 Main Street.
491 Main Street.
It's in the Mill Run Plaza. And then Acton is 342 Great Road, and that is the plaza here with CVS in it and Kitchen Outfitters.
Off of Route 27,
yep,
right?
2A and 27. And then Burlington is 101 Middlesex Turnpike. So we're right past the mall there.
It's in the Staples Plaza,
Staples
right next to the mall.
Plaza.
Yeah.
So that's fairly new, correct?
Yeah.
We're about 8 months.
8 months.
Mm-hmm.
And how's that been received?
It's been great. I mean,
good.
every month we're just growing, staffing up. We don't do much marketing when we go into these places. We kind of open up incognito to just make sure we can get all our systems in place, because it is just Katie and I, and we're fortunate we have a great staff. But we don't have like the budget to kind of put up the billboards and do all this stuff. So it's very impressive with what it's doing already. We're very excited to be in the Burlington community, and we're just very proud to be able to offer the jobs and the experiences to our guests and kind of expand our footprint.
That's just amazing, because as you know, in any business, retail, food, whatever the industry, people spend a lot on marketing for sure, and you never know what works. But clearly, if Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. And it's the same thing. I mean, you're doing sustainable things, you're doing things for the environment, you're doing things from Power Women, and everything is timely, I believe, in this world. Everything, and it's very timely that you guys have done this. You're young and have accomplished so much. It's just incredibly impressive, and maybe it'll be a family business. Who knows? So is there anything else that you'd like to add? I know you do catering in Burlington because it's a smaller venue, but you say it's a grab and go as well. So if somebody wants to come in and grab lunch or breakfast, they can.
It's a smaller seating. It's not like Acton and Groton with as much of the people coming and sitting, but it's we do a lot of online ordering, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and the catering out of there as well. So.
That's going to be popular in the high-tech field there. I mean, it's building after building. They keep building more buildings there. Really,
it's like a city there now.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
the city of Burlington, and it's very impressive to kind of see us kind of organically start there just a few months ago. And I'm a numbers guy. I love looking at the numbers, and we're ahead of the game over there, and it's looking good. So the clientele is definitely different than the mix you see in Acton and Groton. It's people are on their way to meetings in and out. They don't have much time, but they do appreciate a quality made meal with healthy ingredients. And so we've partnered with a few businesses in the area which now offer kind of some of our kiosks in the space that we partner with Toast, allowing their employees to order direct from our restaurant, and then we kind of just offer one delivery drop zone. So there's a lot of new things kind of happening in the marketplace, and it's just exciting to be a part of. But that's a cool program that's just launched over the past couple months, and every month we're being discovered in all of our locations, whether it's Groton, Acton, or Burlington. Customers are walking in and being like, "How long you been here?" And in Groton, 9 years, you're like, "Wait, where have you been?" But it's because we are word of mouth. We do subscribe to that. So it just takes time for that discovery to happen kind of organically, but it's been great in all of our communities that we're in.
Well, organically is more natural too. You know what I mean? You let people find out for themselves. And I think as people, you're dealing with so many different age groups, baby boomers, millennials, what have you, and depending on who you're dealing with. But some people just say, okay, all of a sudden I decided I want to be healthy. And, gluten-free is just so easy now. If, I chose to do that a couple months ago, and just for health reasons, like, oh, okay, get more energy. Not that I really need it, but, just to be around longer for the children and everything. And, they say, Betsy, 10 years ago, you'd be in a whole world of hurt, and now you go and everything's gluten or vegan free, things like that. I know there's microbiotic and 1,000 other things, but it's good that you'll, certainly offer all those options.
We just really appreciate, the communities that we're in have been, we really feel like we're a part of the communities, and that it's been great, like coming in. We're both from Acton originally. We've lived in Groton for almost 20 years now. And we just love being a part of the community in this way, and being able to support the local events going on and groups in the community. We can plug the Emerson Walk Run that's happening up the street.
Sure. What's that?
It's a run for cancer, and so they do it every year. It's fundraising, and it's up at Nara Park, and it'll be this spring. So we do food for them, and we love to participate in that as well. So.
Do you do any other activities you do? I know the Chamber puts on. It escapes me. Lawrence Academy Food. Thank you, Jessica. Tasting a show, but I mean, there are other community things that you do.
There's so many community things.
Do you do?
Yeah.
So you do a lot.
Oh yeah.
We try to, participate in as much as humanly possible. There's just never enough hours in the day to do them all for Katie and I. But we do in all of our locations we're in Groton, our hometown, Acton, in Burlington. We support, whether it be the Scouts, the local school organizations, local churches, environmental, YMCA, the PMC Challenge. I mean, anyone that kind of walks through our door looking for support, we're there to to help them on their journey. We feel kind of embedded in our communities that we serve, and we're just proud to be able to do it. if it weren't for the customers, we wouldn't be able to do it. So our staff and our customers kind of help us kind of bring all that together, and we're proud to support hundreds of causes a year, with anything from gift cards to actual dollars. We try to make an impact, and we appreciate the support they lend back to us. So.
Oh, that's amazing. So one other question, very important. You have Wi-Fi, right?
We do.
All your locations. Just have to add that in. So you come here, you have a delicious cup of coffee in the morning, lunch, and do your work. And literally, I don't even know if you know my husband. He kind of flies under the radar, but he comes here a lot. He's like, oh yeah, I'm at the Acton. He sits in a booth and works for like 3 hours. Yeah. So it's a great place. But Jessica, can you think of anything else we can add?
I can, but you did a fabulous job, and I would like to personally thank Katie for holding the microphone.
Katie,
you're
can
very
you come with us for all our future
Yes.
interviews? All right. No, thank you guys both. And
Thank you, Betsy.
I'm sure we'll be talking maybe in another year, do an update, and you'll have 5 more locations. But I just can't believe the two of you do this on your own. I know it's important to have really good support, and that's often hard to find. But like I said, you're in a really good time to find people who are interested, probably have the same goals and values that you do. So congratulations in that
you.
regard. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
being with us.
Thank
I'm very
you, Betsy.
excited.
Thank you.
you.
Thanks.
Thanks.